Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the unboxing of the Dungeons and Dragons Lego minifigure collectible series Wave. That's a ridiculously long name. But basically, I'm using this app to scan the boxes and see if the characters inside are right. And this app was very good. It actually did work. The app that I used to use, which was called Brick Search, had stopped working on the day of me testing this. Maybe that's because it's not September the 1st yet and it hasn't had its software update yet. But the minifigure search app on Android and iOS are probably the best options to use because the brick search one that I used to use just genuinely stopped working. Nothing was happening. There was no progress being made on finding those characters, and I was taking forever in that guy's shop. But luckily, I made my way through, and I was able to scan and pick up all 12 of these minifigures, and without a doubt, not only are they the best wave of the year, because we've had some pretty weak waves this year, to be fair. I'm looking forward to seeing what the waves will be in 2025. But this one was phenomenal. Since the leak came out, I was looking forward to these because I like the unisex heads. You've got the different alternative face prints for the different characters, which is really cool to see. Like the bard and the forest guy. We've got a lot of different new molds, like the little baby red dragon and the magic pieces, the armor pieces, all the different translucent pieces. It's really cool to see all these D&D characters getting unique prints and molds and sculpts, which are really, really cool. And I was buzzing. I made them accurate to how the paperwork made them, but you can make them however you want. I really do like the role playability of these and how people could probably use these as actual Lego D&D miniatures, and you could actually use these in parties and games and stuff. So that'll be something I'd experiment with in the future. But I really do love it. And that little molded rat with the red eyes is really cool because he's brand new. I love all the accessories they come with. They do come with an awful lot of accessories, so definitely if you're going to store these in a case, think about how you're going to do that and think about how you're going to put them on display. Currently mine are just in protectives, like seals at the moment. They're in my storage unit and my storage bins. But yeah, really cool molds, really cool colours. I like the aspects of all the different characters, how they're all different species is really cool. Definitely my favourite wave in a long time. Probably ever since the Marvel wave. I haven't thought of a wave much better than that. This one smashes it. And all these alternative swappable heads as well, which is really interesting. I like how the base plates are printed and designed, and I haven't got the Red Dragon castle because one, it's extortionately priced, and two, I don't think it's worth its money just at the moment. Maybe if it's ever on a mega sale at some point in the future, I might try and pick it up. Or maybe if I can just extract the minifigures and just try and pick the minifigures on their own up to add them to my 12 D&D characters already. But I'm really looking forward to what 2025 waves might be. I don't think we've heard anything yet as of rumours or leaks. A Star Wars one has always brought up every year, but I don't think Lego's going to have the balls to ever do that. I just don't think they'd ever risk it because obviously the biggest part of a Lego Star Wars set is the minifigures, and I don't think they'd ever be confident enough to do a blind bag wave like the D&D wave and the Marvel wave and stuff. But Disney's done it, Marvel's done it. I really, really wanted. Harry Potter's even done it. DC, Lego DC, which never sees a lot of love these days. They have even done a wave. So Star Wars, I think, is probably the last wave to ever go. The last team to ever not do a wave. So hopefully we get a Lego Star Wars one at some point in the future. Even if it's like this, a random assortment of characters. They don't even have to be anyone mainstream. Just like a random bunch of cool different aliens and droids and characters from different backgrounds. I think this one's done it really well. It goes to show you that you can have all these really exciting molds and prints. I know this is for the 50th anniversary of Lego D&D. D&D as a whole anyway has celebrated 50 years, but I really like the head sculpt on the different ones. I like the cape pieces. I like the translucent pieces. I think it's really a really strong wave, and I don't think there's been one to date that I personally find better than this wave. Every one of these figures is exciting to get. Even if you were a kid and you didn't know about the app and you were doing it as a blind bag wave, you could army build with a few different ones of these, and even then it'd be interesting to try and collect multiple of different ones. The Mind Flare, the little purple squid with the brain character, I really like that and how that fits on minifigures' heads, which is kind of cool. The witch lady ready for Halloween, she's looking really cool. I like her cauldron and her book is detailed, and the legs, the torsos, the arms, everything is printed on, which is nice. The Mind Flare, there's one of my standouts. I like him, I like his head mold and his little brain accessory he gets, and the fact that that thing sits on people's heads and controls them in games, and it can be done with real Lego minifigures now. This little forest guy's got a really sick hood. I love his face. I like the gender swap of his face. I like his little bird that he gets and his staff. I like this Scanlan, I think it is, if you watch Critical Role. This definitely gives me his vibes, if we just give him some shorter legs. But really cool bard character. I like him a lot. He has a face print alternative as well. This golden dragon guy is awesome. I'm definitely going to take him apart and use his armor for another character in the future, and maybe use his head as like an ornament, but really like him. I like the vampire guy as well, and this little tiefling, I think he's called. I thought he was meant to be green, but the fact that he's yellow, I don't mind that. And he's got a gender bull swap face as well, which is nice to see. The vampire knight guy, he could go with the vampire knight guy from series 25, which is pretty awesome. And he's got that cool little new wrap, which is awesome. And the sword as well as the glass, so 3 accessories for him. And then this person who's like the Queen of Pain. Really cool minifigure. Subscribe for more, and peace.
Switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with what does perfect even mean?